I'm officially on Christmas break and Sasha wants to join. I chose to start this vlog today, it's Friday, because this week was basically a craze of wrapping so many things up at work, like writing all the IEPs that I'm coming back to the week we get back in January. And then I just was kind of doing like a lot of polling, screening, random students, bopping around between school sites. It was a lot, and adding vlogging to it just felt a little bit much, but I am super excited because now we get to just kind of transition into a school-based SLP on winter break and do all the fun, cozy, Christmassy things. This being my first morning of break, first day of break, I have opted to only get out of my house once to get our Christmas. We're hosting Christmas, so I'm gonna get our Christmas dinner things that we're providing for our family, like our pot roast and all that. So we're gonna do a huge Costco run today. I'm actually heading out right now. They just opened, so I figure if I go now, I can hopefully beat most of the crowd. But I know a lot of people might have the same idea. So either way, we're gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be fun and a festive time. I do have a post office run to make, some last minute journal shipments to get out, and then we're home. I have actually, last night, Mark and I sat down, we watched the Great British Baking Show. It was super cozy. And I made a little Christmas to-do list. Since we are only 3 days away from Christmas, I wanted to get everything out of my brain on a piece of paper, be organized, and just feel ready to have some fun and really enjoy it. And I'm really glad I did that because it feels so good. So I've got a few things today to do, including resting and watching Christmas movies and starting to edit the next vlog. One thing that's exciting, tomorrow we're doing our annual cookie baking day at my mom's house with my sister and maybe my sister-in-law. And so I'm gonna prep some of the cookie dough. I will say I do think I have the best sugar cookie dough recipe figured out, and so every year we get really excited to make those, but I have to prep the dough the night before so it can chill in the fridge. So I will be doing that tonight too. So just some fun little things, but I'm resting, relaxing, not being social because I need a break before all the festivities start, so I can be rested and have, you know, the energy that I want to have when I'm being present with my family. So cheers to being on break and enjoying the holidays. I found a rainbow at Costco. Mark's parents came by and delivered the sweetest gift to us for Christmas. Did you see? We got some, I'm so afraid of them. Zwilling knives for Christmas. We have been
we've been knife slumming it.
Yeah, we have not had good knives, and we cook a lot, and this was just such a sweet surprise.
Yeah.
So
yeah, very sweet.
Very sweet.
Actually, maybe you know this, maybe you don't. Knives are apparently a bad gift to give. Not bad, but bad in some sort of superstition, because it's like severing a relationship. So if instead you buy the knives from the person, they're not a gift. So they included a dime in the present, and then we purchased the knives back for a dime. So really, we got a killer deal on these knives. And it's not that any of us are super superstitious, but...
No, but it's kind of a cool, it's always cool to like include those things in those kinds of gifts, I guess, because you never know who is.
I never knew it was a thing.
But I never knew it was a thing either. We've been actually, I think last year for Christmas, we like mentioned to people, like when they're like, what do you want for Christmas? Like, oh, knives, you know, like haha, like somebody's gonna get us knives. I think so.
Oh.
But like, I mean, it was fine. We've been fine. We have the knives that I've used since I've lived on my own, which are like cheap Cuisinart knives. But
and they're okay.
They're okay. I mean, they've gotten the job done, but we've together wanted a solid set of knives.
And now we have one.
We feel like true adults. So excited to use these. They're made in Germany. Yeah.
Overall, just good to have good knives in the kitchen.
Good to have good knives.
And grateful for it.
Whoa! How is that?
Sharp.
That's good. That's how we want them.
That's great. It's very, very sharp.
Yay.
Like compared to anything we've been using, like what? Look at this. I'm not even pressing.
Wow, just like butter. Thank you, Crisp and Julie.
Yeah, thank you very much.
It's dinner time. I've spent the last hour editing, at least getting footage off of my camera from my birthday vlog and onto the computer, and then I got it all organized on my timeline. So I'm gonna try and finish completely editing that video tonight. Really hoping that happens. But I also need to prep cookie dough for tonight. Let me show you something I did. I have made Christmas, so I have my Christmas things, all the things to do before Christmas, and then Christmas dinner. These are the things that have been swimming around in my brain. Now that everything for Christmas is out on a list, I'm now starting to freak out and think, okay, I wanna like make a to-do list for the next 2 weeks of break because there's a lot of videos I'd like to batch. There's also some content for like reels and TikToks and things that I want to make, or at least I want to schedule times to batch content for all of that stuff. But I am getting ready to take a rather big social media break. I have never done this before where I take at least a full week off, but I am going to take the last week of 2023, which starts Sunday. I'm gonna take it off because I just need it. My mental health needs it. My creativity needs it. I feel like I'm kind of in a creative lull. I mean, I've had some really positive reactions to my content lately, but I just feel like I'm really like I'm really overthinking it, or I'm not confident in it, and I just want to take a break from it all, you know, and the comparison and everything. And so that is going to be nice to do, and I think once I've like committed to that break, or not that I haven't committed to it, but once I've established that I'm on that break and then I am being present with my family, and you know, I can start to then think of like the filming schedule, the vlogging and all of that that's coming in January, and then I can get some things batched because that always feels good, and also just plan my content maybe for the first couple months of the year. That would be really nice since I do go back to work in you know, January 8th, and I will be needing that consistency of posting, which I have been doing, but it's just nice to have this refresh and this breather and whatever. So I will not commit to starting my to-do list or even finalizing any sort of to-do list or plan until after Christmas, because I do really want to be present with my family and just enjoy the time. It is time for dinner. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna make a very healthy salad because I don't know what the next couple days of eating will be like, but I want to enjoy and indulge, and so tonight we find balance. It is cookie baking day, and my mom, sister, and I are baking cookies. I'm really excited because basically I prepped the dough last night. My mom prepped dough for her cookies last night, and we are just going to be decorating today, baking and then decorating. But one thing that was not prepped that we're all making together is my Austrian godmother's delicious pressed cookie recipe. She sent it over to us this week. We are gonna make them, and I'm really excited. I hope they turn out. I bet you they won't be as good as hers. Nothing could beat her cookies, but I am excited to give it a shot and include them in our cookie assortment. But we have baked cookies for Christmas every year. It's always been something we've done, but then when we all became adults, it became like a true tradition because I enjoy baking, my mom enjoys it, my sister enjoys it, and we just have so much fun doing it. We've included my brother and sister-in-law in it too. My brother usually comes and is like the entertainment and helps decorate. But they have plans today, so it didn't work out that they could be here, but we're doing it, and I love this. It's so fun and cozy. And you want a piece? like, how did they know we've been eating those? German made Zwilling.
Other reindeer
Used to laugh and call signs and names.
they never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer game.
Whatever. Just let me know. Bite. Just pick which one you want. Like the shape. Merry Christmas Eve. We are in full-on Christmas mode, and this is a fun thing, like vlogging Christmas. I think it's more of, and even the last vlog that just went out, it's like getting to kind of put all these fun family memories together in video. It reminds me of when I was little, and like we have all those home videos to watch. So I love that this is like a little time capsule for our family that you kind of get to peek into. But today, Mark and I are getting ready to host tomorrow. So I've been just cozily, very slowly cleaning while drinking coffee. We've had Christmas music on. It's been very lovely. But I never shared the final, like the finished product of my godmother's pressed cookies. I'm not sure like 100%. She calls them, I think she calls them Spritz cookies. They are kind of a shortbread mixed with like a sugar cookie. They have lemon zest in them. So there's like that punch, and then there's also sour cream in them, which definitely you can just tell makes, there's just a little something there, you know, as opposed to like the regular sugar cookies that I made, but those are still always a hit. And I had enough dough to not make them all yesterday. I wanted to make some here because Mark likes to bake with me sometimes, and I thought that could be fun for us to get to decorate some cookies here. So I brought the rest of the ingredients as well as the rest of the dough home. So I'm gonna roll that out now, and we're gonna do a little Christmas Eve baking. Okay, we're headed out to Christmas Eve dinner at my mom's house. It should be a fun time. Just waiting for Mark to get out of the shower, and then we're gonna head out. Good morning, Merry Christmas. Mark and I just had our Christmas morning together and exchanged our gifts, and we're making coffee and getting ready for family to come over here this afternoon. It's just been a cozy morning. We were like awake at 8 and then stayed in bed until like 9, which is nice. And so we still haven't made coffee yet, but I'm doing that right now. And yeah, I don't know what else. I'm just coming on here to say Merry Christmas to you, and thank you for being here. And we're gonna crack on with the day. I remember when I was little being like, I was in charge of doing the floors, and I would fight my mom on it because I didn't want to have to put the cord away at the end. That was always like the most tedious task. We have made it to Christmas dinner almost. Family is on their way, and I actually have time to spare, which I'm very surprised about. But I think I can attribute this to my lists that are on the fridge, because we knew everything that was going into this, and I felt very organized. And I think this was a good reminder that lists are good for me. I don't always like to make them, because it takes time, but I weirdly enjoy making them. So I just need to do that. I need to carve out time to make lists when there's a lot going on. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to have the family over. We have some games out because I think the food is gonna take a little bit longer once they get here, which is fine. We're ready to play Taboo. We were talking about playing it last night. So it should be a fun time. I'm really excited. Let me show you some things. We have got the cookie tray. I might just put this away. It's banana bread from a bakery, a local bakery. I actually got it as a gift, and I was gonna serve it today because there's no way Mark and I can eat this whole thing. So we'll see if anybody wants that, but let's make these. We'll just front and center these. We've got a little board here for some savory snacks. We've got a simmer pot going. Roast option number 1. This one will be ready sooner. So we'll have that, but we also have the rest of the roast that I bought. It didn't fit, so we did an oven roast too. So that's an option. Everything's ready for wine. We've got the table, the tree, the gifts. Something I did think could be fun is to do a cute little white elephant gift exchange, because I had some things that I could throw together for that. And then everybody like leaves with a little something extra, which we thought could be fun. So we'll try and make sure we get to that tonight, because I don't want all those leftover things. But it's like candles, popcorn, like true white elephant, but also useful things, you know? So yeah, Merry Christmas. Say all that again?
We should show our cards that, you know, I had a flush, you know.
Yes, solid fold.
But I knew.
I just got my third royal flush draw I've ever had playing poker. Or not royal flush draw, sorry, my third royal flush. The best hand you can have in poker.
It wasn't that funny.
That's pretty cool.
Look at how happy she is.
What a fun holiday. It has been, my mom and I were saying last night how much we just enjoyed the season, and how even though the lead up into Christmas break pretty much with work was like we were done with work and then Christmas was 3 days away, we felt like we actually got to stop and enjoy and be very present. And I'm just so grateful for that. It's like almost 2 o'clock here. Mark and I have just been doing our chill things. I spent 2 hours reading. He got me a Kindle for Christmas, and I did my absolute dream, like day 1 of a vacation. Just sit on the couch with coffee and read for as long as I want. And so I was doing that, and then realized, okay, I should probably make myself some food and get some laundry started and everything, but it's a very slow and chill day. And I am really excited because I did start making just a little to-do list for what I want to do over break. So the next vlog I'm going to start, I'll probably be just kind of going through that, getting life together a little bit. But today is just a taking it easy, chill day. And I wanted to thank you for being here and enjoying the holiday season with me. And I hope that you were and are able to find that presence and that joy in whatever you're doing. If you're on a break, if your break is ending, if you didn't get one but you still have time in your day to stop and sit, you do have time in your day to stop and sit and reflect. So just this is your reminder to do that and to think of maybe 3 things you're grateful for in this moment. It's always a good mind shifter for me when I need it. Thank you again. Thanks for watching and being here, and I will see you in the next one pretty soon. Yeah, lots to do on this break. I'm excited to share it with you.